Hello and welcome, once again, to another hopefully exciting episode of Andar Plays European Universalis for... I can't even say it really fast anymore. It's getting to that point. Can't do it. Superstates Mod, Mid-Atlantic League, you know. These episodes are getting so distanced out as a result of me working overtime and coming home tired and instantly falling asleep that I can't remember what was going on. I built up this army. That's pretty cool. We have to form the Free States of America, which, if I'm not mistaken, just means invading Ohio, Illinois, and Wisconsin, maybe Iowa and Missouri, I don't know. Also Maine. But Maine has been causing us problems this entire time. I think they would be a good first target, because I'm more than positive they are part of the Form the Free States of America policy. Montgomery, Franklin, Dane, Milwaukee, Brown, Douglas. Let's look up here so I can see. St. John, York. No, that's not even, that's, Canada. This is Maine. These three provinces here. Cumberland, Kennebec, and Penobscot. So, where'd it go? There it is. So... again, not really seeing them in there. But I am just straight up blind, so... that might also be a part of it. Yeah. Well, who are they allied with? Would it be so much of a problem to just take them out? Cape Breton Island, Ontario. Yeah, that's... Texas? What are you doing allied with Texas? What about Ohio? Because they definitely need to be taken out. They are allied with Illinois and Wisconsin. I would very much like to test my mettle against the forces of Illinois. Because Illinois is looking to be pretty decent in size. They probably have some good manpower about them. Actually. And I need Hamilton, Ohio, so why not? You know, I got the men. I got some money. Should be able to do this just fine. So, what am I'm looking for here? What am I doing? X. Diplomacy. Covert actions. Fabricate a claim. On... Well... it doesn't matter. Wayne. I don't really want Wayne. That'd be a weird one. Ingham. Don't know where that is. Up there in Michigan? Yeah, let's just claim Ohio there. Or, not Ohio, Hamilton, Ohio. We've already got a different Hamilton somewhere. I remember changing its name. I think maybe that's what this was at first. I could check. There's ways of doing that, but I don't much feel like it. So he's doing that down there. I should move these guys off of this, perhaps, because they don't like it there. And check out the colonies, which they are in battle right here. Let's watch. Unpause. And we won. How about that? So Tierra del Fuego. They lose 1 ferocity. Probably because we just beat them down. And we don't have one there. Because I wanted to hurry up and get Tierra del Fuego before Brazil. Virginia's opinion at minus 25. Yeah, well, I don't like being at war with Virginia. I would much rather be friendly with them, if at all possible. I like how they are at war with Texas. This makes me happy. I wonder what we could do to them right now. If you think about it. Because Texas seems to be sitting there, no care in the world. The only problem is they're allied with Castile. I don't like that at all. You know, Spain's right over there. They could send some stuff over. Who are they messing around with these days? They got royal marriages with them. No, their only ally is Virginia. That's a very weird, unlikely alliance. They don't seem to be doing too well, though. Getting invaded by France, Aragon is very powerful, it seems, and Portugal's doing okay, minus this little rebellion down there. All things considered, they seem to be doing okay. Don't know what England's problem is. Weird. Very confusing. Confusing times indeed. So, build... Oh yeah, this would probably be a good idea as well. To get to these fortifications here on the frontiers, all nice and built up. If we could. There. I'll just sit on that for a little while. So they got 5,000 here. We are colonizing actively in Massa Grosso there. And once they're done, they'll move down to South America, and then we will start thinking about that Africa, you know? Maybe move our way over to India. There's also... I mean, we could go the Pacific route, I'm sure. That would maybe in some ways be more intelligent. Who knows? So many options available to me, really. I don't know what to do, but... What are these guys? My diplomats? They could go anywhere. I wonder if we could get an alliance with Iowa. No. Not really. They aren't really feeling it. Texas hates us. We have an alliance with Florida, and that's just kind of cool, but... there are cooler things in the world. You know what? Everyone's just piling in on Virginia. I say we just go for it. You know, we can take any sort of colony we really want to, so... I don't know. We have claims on anything that borders us. Rio de Janeiro? The capital of New York, Brazil? It's not really doing it for me. None of these really are, though. Virginia doesn't have anything I actually want, but I just want to, at some point, invade without losing stability. So yeah, how about we just try and take Rio Grande? Think, sure, why not? Why not? Let's go for it. Who cares? Strategery away. Don't have any military power for new generals. Oh, how foolish I was. So kill the rest of the natives there, unfortunately, because they're starting to come around to me. Sometimes you gotta do things you don't want to do. And sometimes that involves sending this entire military going straight down. You go to Warwick. These guys go to Arlington. We say that we want the more colonies, but do we really? The way I see it, what we really want is to continue dismantling Virginia. Do you think maybe we could annex or liberate Kentucky and then incorporate them? Maybe that would be the next smart move, perhaps. I don't see Virginia recovering from a war with Texas, New York, and Puerto Rico. Just seems unlikely. Although, maybe, you know, then again, they've done some pretty crazy things in the past. They built this empire of theirs. So, you know, who am I to say, really? Oh no! Forgot about those guys there. Yeah, I guess that is an issue. Not a dire one. Now maybe we'll destroy Virginia so thoroughly that they'll be vassalized to us. That would certainly be interesting. Mercenary maintenance. Yeah, we don't need that. Whoa, we lost a naval battle. Oh, alright, sure. Well, they seem fine to me. No one died. Actually, they might have. I kind of skipped past that really quickly. Alright, see, it looks like Virginia's kind of gearing up for something. I think they're more focused on Texas right now, though. They are actually the weaker in this battle going on right now. Cool. Neato. We'll help the Texans out real quick. Get 30,000 men into that battle. Boom. Oh no, we'll just sit on it. Sure. Alright, we've taken that. Let's move into the capital. And I don't want to be stepping on those Texan toes, so I'm gonna get out of there. And it seems that we are taking Arlington. Now there is a creatable nation called Northern Virginia. Don't know what that actually is in any historical context. But either way, it's not really big enough to worry about freeing. We could be trying to free the huge Carolina right now, but I don't think that's in our interests as much as perhaps Virginia would be. Or, not Virginia, Kentucky. You know, why get one province when we could potentially get 4? And at that same kind of thought, why would we take one province when we could take 4 or more? Now, we could incorporate Arlington and still probably get Kentucky out of their grasp, I would think. I'd like to check on the colonies just to make sure. Alright, yeah. So, everything's fine down here. I'll probably get these guys on some boats. That might... Colonial Marines get a real fight. They've been fighting natives this entire time. Wonder how many of these are colonial instead of just, Nope, they're all settled. Nice and good. Unfortunate for us. Good for them. We'll take these guys up there, and they'll join with the Colonial Guard. I believe that's what I've called them in the past, because they're not really Marines. They're frontiersmen, but they're not the ones that go on the boats. Cool. Excellent. Go to. Which means that I can now put him here. And that's growing plus 55 without a colonist. So that's pretty impressive. Argentina is a good colonial place for, like, quick land grabs, I guess. La Plata. This is good. I like that. Yay. Alright, get in there and we'll fight that small Virginia. Well, it's less small now, but let's lure them into a trap if we can. See if they'll go for Rio Grande. Siege of Princess Anne. Alright, you can go over to Roanoke. In that case, I can go down here. Oh! Siege of Richmond, Virginia. I guess I have to go back up there now. We are really just taking it to them, this war. I do not regret this any further. This was classic, what you should do. Everyone groups up on one enemy. Yeah, we're taking their complete mainland. All of Virginia will be ours. And everyone will be wondering, why are we underneath their authority? This is kind of silly. And then I'll say, yeah, it is. Come join New York. We're not silly. We are very serious. Like these Virginian troops are about to find out. Or, you know, maybe not. They're holding their ground, but I think we're gonna win the day. Here we go. They got reinforcements coming, though. We'll quickly ambush them. And move on over to Sierra? Alright. Okay. So now we can move this guy on over to Wake. This guy on over to... I want to start taking this war westward. So, go to Mecklenburg. Because I want, you know, at the end of the day, this... I want to get Kentucky, not parts of Virginia. I want to dismantle their empire. More than I want to just blanket it. New Mongolia. I forgot I named it that. Oh, and a 2-star general. That is most disheartening. I'm going to take these 2 new guys, put them up there. Well, yeah, that's where those guys are heading, so we'll see. Ha! Alright, go, go, go. Fight. Hopefully we can overpower their 2-star general in one crushing battle. Which is far from ideal. Yay, Siege of Roanoke. Over there, deal with those guys in Warwick. And, I don't know, as I've said earlier, let's try and take these things. Because we're not getting them out of Texas. Let's see, to do what we want to do would require... no, we can't liberate? Kentucky? They've lost all their cores, perhaps? That's sad. Yeah, what happened to Kentucky? Is it because I don't have anyone in that area? That's weird. I don't even know what I want then. Certainly not to pass that decision. Go away, little decision indicator. I don't need you. Crazy stuff. Alrighty. Continue with the massacre, please. Alright, he's going that way. Keep an eye on him. Move up there. Bah! I don't know. Let's just take Fayette and see if that's actually the issue. If maybe we just need to actually occupy something in Kentucky to liberate it in that way. Meanwhile, those guys are doing fine. I don't see any resistance. Texas entered a military alliance with our enemy, Castile. Texas just building up a ring of alliances. Still think I could probably take them, though, if their investment in the war with Virginia was so minimal in nature. So yes, they've exited the war completely now. I wonder if that's helped at all, or release nations. There, I can release Kentucky now. Were it so easy. North Carolina. My favorite thing, South Carolina, which is South Carolina and North Carolina for some reason. But I think Kentucky's our best bet. And of course, you know, cede provinces, Rio Grande, and, you know, whatever else we can take. You know, like, Sierra, even though I'm not really caring much for the southern provinces. But, you know, more land, better. At some point. Just have to concede that kind of stuff. Those kind of facts. I wonder if I could start supporting rebellion in South Carolina. Nope, North Carolina nationalists, however, can get that done. We don't really have the money. Nah, we don't have the money for it. Unfortunate. Maybe when the war winds down. Maybe then. Is Quebec involved in this war? Yeah, they are. They're my only ally. Florida is not. They're on my ally, but they're not involved in this war. You know, I was just fancying the thought of taking territory away from Castile in Europe, starting a European conquest of the Mid-Atlantic League. But, best not. You know, stop being the Mid-Atlantic League, become the Atlantic League. Just straight up. Also, now that I'm thinking about that, I think last episode I said something about wanting to change the color of the Mid-Atlantic League from the same color as Quebec and Puerto Rico as a result of these weird borders here. But I looked into the mod files and it wouldn't let me modify anything. And I don't know why, to be perfectly honest with you. So that was a phenomenon. I swear. And we'll just take Roanoke back. No problem. Wasn't that hard to get the first time. I don't know what they thinking. They probably ain't thinking. I hope this wipes out their entire military. Please do that. Probably doesn't meet the conditions for that, but nope, their military lives to fight another day. Well, you can go over to Pike. The other one can go to you, 21,000. Go to Roanoke. Gotta zoom in for that little delicate stuff. And hopefully this guy takes Mecklenburg. He does. How about that? Used to be at the start of this Let's Play, I was complaining about how fast, or how slow the wars were going, but now it's like, yeah, man, this is the way it should be. Keep it up. Just send that guy up to Franklin, Kentucky. And if we spot their pathetic army along the way, well, you know, we should probably do something about that. Yay! Are we unchallenged in the colonies? Can't be. Well, it looks that way. Certainly looks that way. Thought they had a little garrison somewhere that was messing around in Texas, but maybe Texas took care of that for us. Thank you, Texas. And they are, for the first time in a long while, losing lots of money. You know, we'll probably just have to fire an advisor or something like that, but I'm not too thrilled about it. We don't need to be occupying that. Thank you. Go up there. Destroying their army was plenty. Don't need you to get so far out there, you be attritioned, little soldier. Little bunch of soldiers. Big bunch of soldiers, actually. 27,000 ain't nothing to mess with. Although, if we do annex Kentucky, it'll make our country look weird again. It'll look fine once we take Illinois and Ohio and Wisconsin, but for a while we're gonna be looking all lopsided and junk. You know, with West Virginia we look absolutely fine, beautiful even, but I mean somehow West Virginia makes these Canadian provinces look fine, somehow. I don't know. Kentucky's gonna throw it off. Thanks, Kentucky. Maybe taking Roanoke will make that less. Alright, you can go to Warren. That'll be fun. Siege of Pike. Where was Pike? Oh, yes, right there. Where? Oh, alright then. That's good to know. Just keep taking it to him. And these guys who are standing still can move on down to Knox. Those other guys start occupying those other provinces. Like Franklin, Kentucky. Thank you very much. That was great. Okay, we've already breached the walls down there. Maybe they don't have fortifications. That's a possibility. Okay, so they would give us that. Let us think our peace treaty through right now. Kentucky might not even let us annex them. That might be an issue. Franklin, I think they're too far away. Of course, we want the Rio Grande. Can we take Sierra? However that's pronounced, maybe it's Cara. Say we can. Can we take Arlington? Absolutely not. Can we take Albercatus? Yes. Any other low value ones? Not really. So we'll be liberating Virginia, taking some colonies, taking some money, annul treaties. Can we do that? Puerto Rico? No. Their treaties are military access, so it wouldn't even help, and they wouldn't do that with, Nope, alright, this is a fine peace treaty to me. So you can revoke your court. Nope, this is as far as I'll be able to push it. So, let's just see. There we go. Rio Grande, Sierra, Albuquerque to Mid-Atlantic League. Virginia will release Kentucky as a sovereign state. Kentucky, of course, loving me right now. We'll take an alliance. And vassalization, they would love that. So let us improve our relations with them. Send all our guys back on up to the places they need to be. Well, I was not expecting to go to war with Virginia in this episode, but I don't know, when opportunities present themselves, that's what you end up having to do. I don't think this helps us with... Oh yeah, we're probably way overextended now, aren't we? Alright, we'll put him in wood. Wherever wood is. Probably West Virginia, right? Yeah. Central West Virginia. And the American Baptists are all over South America, desecrating it. Which is weird, that disconnected Catholics are coexisting with regular Catholics. Makes you think. Oh, and England and Scotland and all of them, the Isles, are Reformed. Not Anglican Protestants, Reformed. It's an interesting thing to see. Oh yeah. Eventually, this will all turn Catholic, I think, once we find the Papal State, which is right there. So probably next time, the map automatically uncovers. What was I doing down here? Got a bunch of provinces that need coring and harsh treatment, more than likely. Probably get Rio Grande first. They were our war goal. We didn't have a claim on them, though, so I don't think it'll increase necessarily the amount of time it takes to core something. A lot of resentment over here in these colonies. I don't know if I want to risk my army putting them on there, so they'll be slightly off. Alright, Virginia was taken down a notch. That's what I like to see. Is my navy doing stuff? Yep, they've never stopped patrolling the coasts. And we pretty much still dominate trade. You know, we could be doing more in the Caribbean, but honestly, maybe we should be. But whoa, that's tons of money. Actually, maybe not. Start funding rebellion down here immediately. Covert actions. As soon as I can. 29th of December. Past that. All of the troops. Go. Alright, so we got that taken care of. We are now losing... Whoa! Now all of a sudden we're losing tons of money. That was a quick turnaround? What's going on? It does need to recover, I agree. But why did our budget just take such a huge hit? I'll have to keep monitoring this as the situation develops. Are we just not producing enough? Is it the cost of administering all these new provinces? Fleet maintenance, army maintenance is what you would expect. I mean, we could reduce it significantly, Victoria style, because we're not at war, but... I feel pretty iffy about that, because now there's a rebellion in Wood, and we need that back up. Like so. And now we're at war again. The nation of Quebec, your faithful allies, requesting you come to their aid in the Quebec reconquest of Trois-Rivières against Ontario. This is where they have started. And I have no choice. They helped us out. Somewhat. I mean, I have to stop supporting rebels here immediately. It's not benefiting me in any meaningful way. Maybe I should have been investing more in temples. I don't... What's going on with the money? Is it just like everyone's leaving trade for more competitive markets? I think so. Think my power is ransacking everywhere? Where is my main Caribbean fleet? These two should join up. If anything, let us think about this a little bit more, actually. See, that's 1.9. If I'm reading this stuff correctly, I still don't know. Maybe I should send them over to Texas and send my bigger guys down here to the Caribbean. Protect trade. Caribbean. There we go. And those guys are gonna meet up. Everything's gonna be fine. I'll recall this merchant. What about here? That's fine there. I'll recall the merchant there. I will... transit node will use your trade power to increase the flow of money downstream. So that would be towards them. Well, what's downstream? What is upstream for my guys? So I should be transferring trade power to my trade node here? Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm just not reading this stuff right. I don't know. I've recalled my merchant. Let's... this stuff. What is the Brazil trade node? No money is made there. Yeah, just kind of throw them down here. We will be getting money from them. Sending money down. I mean, I don't know. Nothing is downstream of New York. Everything goes to New York, or the Chesapeake Bay, actually. I don't know. If someone could comment explaining the economy, that'd be fantastic. I don't know. Just status quo here. Collect my 9.1 gold. I don't know. I didn't actually select anyone there. Atlantic coast. Sure. Alright, I've assigned all my merchants then. Okay. Oh yeah, we went to war, so we failed that. Achieve religious unity. That'll be the day. Alright, well. I'm gonna have to just kind of throw the... all the merchants are settled, I guess. The war with Ontario, which is what I should have maybe been focusing on, will be resolved at a later time. They have a 18,000 stack. I have no manpower, but I still have plenty of surviving troops, and a rebellion in the south, as well as some very angry occupied territories, and a Kentucky that will one day not much care for me. Oh, there we go. We can get an alliance real quick. There we go. Alright then, well. Sorry for that momentary interruption, and thank you for watching.